like Tuesday. So yeah, I'm kind of for sure. Some of them might be some of that they're not sure. They say they go off on it.
Exactly. And I thought, yeah, I miss.
So they say, all right. So anyway, this evening is what we explore to get some information from my son, right?
Mm.
I don't know what email. So if you can email, I can see she forward to. But then I said, no, she don't have to. I want to share her sister with this.
You need whatever you decide, guy, you have no favor. You know what? Hear that? If it appear me, I pay to marry you. Put over that food. But anyway, you have to go find it. Jesus, way.
I mean, I said, I want to, maybe I'm responsible. I think I'm very, 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 I mean, it's not make whatever. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And I think, you know, I say from my forward.
Tell them, say, well, mommy did that, but one of my street.
You
So they need to pull up for him.
that's exactly so
Mhm. And money, then I look man, cause you see, I die. Package, yeah, cause you want you see the cheaper one to choose. Which one you have to pay for? Ah, tell them because Jaya may pay not to what the money, so she must have money still. Tell them the Giant having to local pay. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, but leave the oh, you know, you can contribute. Our leading ask target the moment funeral. Oh, it was can contribute that we married, yeah. Yeah, we take my things that you okay. Yes, they can contribute to it. We call it idea. Mm. And then what makes is always up here, bouncy. Mm-hmm. What do you mean? My bossy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, be short night. Yeah, make them one your time, graveside feel and support. Me tell us we have to laugh. Yeah. Yeah, well, I can contribute because they are very not caring. We're going to take care of that and take care of everything else. Yeah. So she did contribute the chicken. Ah, vediamo da come come mamma funeral. Oh, yeah, to contribute the chicken where she deserves. You see how they're sitting there and the mama raised the bill. So they used to take mama little money we used to spend. Because Jamaica buy pampers and keep it to be the other kind of thing. Remember? Then they are sitting there because we can remember the medium fight. Yeah, I think sharing. Because but to part when mama did 6 seconds, it didn't want to parole in a pan. They not say, oh, mama did and Stephanie that he would give dollar towards anything. And thank you. And she didn't come home, we didn't share food. And they said, we didn't share food. Mommy, I tell her, say, I won't eat for people. And she had time to say, everybody gets some. So I don't know, very food. I never like the fact that it's not I share food like I feel money. When time is served, you know, like, you know, you're not why you're not dating a country, you know, and that was really wrong. Me know, we are back to back.
Fucker. I had some Bluetooth. Jesus, the message. Okay. All right. So a solid 6 minutes where it seems like you couldn't hear me, and I don't even know where my fucking headphones are, but there was some Bluetooth. All right. Let me get back into this. All right. Let me quickly jump to the NCAA. Just to. Oh, that was brutal. But boy, the messages come hard and fast. Here we go. Like, can't hear. Can't hear you. Can't hear anything. Mic isn't working. I need to look at this a little closer. Yeah, so we're looking at about 57% of the money on Houston and 64% of the sharp money on Houston. So we're looking for a Florida win right now. The rest of the total looks balanced, and the money line. I think I quickly jumped into the NBA, and I was saying that I was looking at the Kings Pistons. Earlier, I think it was, and I was checking that the money was like the master money was under 230 now, 231, 232, 233. I think it was 231 at the time. You know, it looks like it's 246 and a half now. I probably would have chased it up in the live or something, but you know, it happens. And then that was sort of it for that. Then I went to the baseball. Let me just, okay, we're good now. Then I went to the baseball, and at the point in time, the Nationals were actually minus 3.5. So I was kind of hoping that plus 1.5 held on. It's now back to 2.5. So, you know, try not to gloat too early. Then I got into the Giants. Giants is like 80% of the money is on the Giants. Master money is balanced. Total, it's like 66% on the under. Nothing notable on the master money. The other game that I'd gotten into was Houston Astros. It's fairly well balanced now. A little bit of money come in since 5 minutes ago. Shit ton of money on the Houston on the sharp money, but it's at like 49, 46, 45. Total, there wasn't anything there. Run line wasn't anything there. And then Orioles D-backs. The Orioles, there's 67% of the money is on the Orioles. 84% of the sharp money is on the Orioles. And then this is where I found the plays. So we've got 70% of the money on the under, 75% of the money, the master money on the over. What I brought up was it's over 8.5 minus 07, which is pretty much, that's still around. So on the over in the Orioles D-backs. The other one I was given some info on was the Royals Twins. I said it was significant on the, like, I don't know, 70% of something on the money on the under, and like 80% of the sharp money on the over. I went into that and saw that the over 8 plus 03 was where the bulk of that was, which just seems like it's still hovering around there. And then Padres Athletics. We're looking at 58% of the money now on the Padres, but 88% of the master money is on the Athletics. When I dove into that, we're looking at plus 39, plus 40, plus 36 is where the bulk of that is. So I think there's still some, I think I saw a plus 36, maybe even a plus 37. So definitely on the Athletics for the late game of the evening. And then the other one was the total. We're looking at 60% of the money is on the over, and that is over 8.5, average price minus 1. And we were looking at 74% of the money on the under 8.5. So the under is the play here. And if I look at where the under 8.5 minus 12, so it's still there, under 8 plus 15. So those numbers are still there. So early games, I think, are going decent from what I can see on the odds. I'm not looking at scores. Generally, I could ballpark what the score is based on what the odds are currently in play. We're looking at Athletics late, Athletics under, Orioles over. And that's about it. So let's go watch some college basketball and see how the ball bounces. Should be a cracker of a game, hopefully some back and forth. All the best. Cheers.